Alrighty. On to the next one. So, we're on the Brothers Swimm, it looks like. Two parks side by side that were once owned by two very different brothers. One wanted to create a park built for families, and the other aimed to build the ultimate thrills location. Their feuding split them apart, and now the Newton brothers are on the scene instead. What could possibly go wrong? Who knows? Let's see what this one entails. What is this going to be? Instead of family adventure, they're going to do like water parks. So it'll be one side water park, one side crazy roller coasters.
Hey, mate. So glad you're here. Eugene and I have been
Oh, good, you're here. I need your help today on my magnificent idea.
Nah, not fair, Eugene. I got here first.
Easy there, boys. I'm sure my eager prodigy here can help both of you. Why don't the two of you go and grab your plans, Sorry about that. Their sibling rivalry has really started to get out of hand. Funnily enough, that's exactly what happened here with the original owners of this park. You see, they were brothers too, and their disagreements led to them splitting the park in half. It didn't work out for those siblings, but I believe with your help, we can turn competition into complementation. Our Newton boys must learn to work together to help and inspire each other. There's no reason this park can't accommodate both Eugene's exemplary feats of engineering and Brad's exhilarating thrill rides.
We're back. Now, as you can see with my plans.
Wait! Why do you get to pitch first? Just because you're older doesn't mean you get to...
Leave these two with me. Why don't you make a start in the meantime?
Alright, let's see what we gotta do here. And right off the bat, build a new coaster with at least 5 fear and set to open. So, which side is supposed to be the thrill side? I assume it's this side? But how are people getting here is the question. Like, there's guests over here. They go down here, up, so there's a park entrance here. And then they just kind of stop. I'm guessing eventually we're going to use this to connect the two. Let's see what we have. Yeah. Okay, so Eugeneville and the Bradlands. I feel like we're supposed to build the roller coaster over here then, right? I don't think it actually matters. But we'll build it over here. Let's see. Do we actually own this space? We do. It's gonna be tight though, as it always is. This might be more the way to go. Yeah, let's try this and see what we can do. There we go. We'll let that test real fast and see how it does. Hopefully it does all right. It's not super great, but it might work. Given the limited funds we had, this might have to do for now. As long as it has above a 5 for fear, which I purposely tried to make it a little bit crazier. 4.62, so I didn't make it crazy enough. That should have been a little better. 4.71. I mean, we can always just come in here, edit coaster, take these brakes, and we can change how much we slow it down. Purposely make that end a little rough. There we go. So now we should have enough money, or enough power to open this thing up. There we go. Build a new flat ride. They only want to pay $2.58 for this. I figured it wasn't going to be great, but man. A new flat ride, less than 5 feet. So that's going to be over here. Entrance, exit. There's that. And there's that. No power. Of course, I built it just outside the range. Yep. Just barely. There. Now we need 1,600 guests in the park. I guess right now our best bet is to just kind of save up on some money a little bit. Alright, the guests are still pouring in. There's a chance that we'll hit the 1,600 guests we need to hit without doing anything else. We're at 1,400 now. I mean, this is kind of always a go-to for me. When in doubt, I just throw a resurgence in. There we go.
Both sides are well underway now. Excellent work. Where is Brad?
I believe I saw him swimming in the river.
Hey, sorry I'm late. The water here is amazing. It's giving me some sick ride ideas. Whoa. So much work has been done here. Maybe I did get a little distracted.
Well, you can keep getting distracted, but I have plenty more tasks needing attention. Speaking of, I have a new to-do list ready to go.
Okay, so that was the bronze. I accidentally clicked out of it as soon as it popped up because I was trying to move this tree. So now we need to make a junior coaster ride with less than 4 feet and set to open. So that shouldn't be too terribly hard. I don't know how expensive that's going to be though. So let's see, how much is it? Zephyr Junior coaster, so does it have to be this exact one? Like, this one is for all ages as well. I'll end up just doing the one because it says very specifically, like, junior coaster. But it's 15,000 just for the station alone. Make it here because there's already a path made. You can like take it out and like spin it around in here and run it back along and just kind of be along the edge here, and it's got a bunch of scenery, so then it would be have a much higher prestige than otherwise. That might work. But we're gonna have to save up a lot of money in order to do that. I mean, 15,000 just to make the station. So let's take a look at what the other objectives are. Build 2 new flat rides. Build a new junior coaster. Research alternate lift coasters. We already did that. Daily income from the following sources, but it doesn't tell us what those are. Objectives. Oh, okay, here we go. Build 2 new flat rides, less than 4 fear, and set to open. Daily income from the following sources: attraction tickets, from attraction tickets. So we're already well on our way to that. So we could do the 2 new flat rides, because that'll end up getting us more people in the park and more money coming in, which will then make the coaster easier to get. So we need 2 new flat rides, less than 4 fear. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that. Yeah. But we can just kind of throw it right here. That'll work. There we go. That should bring more guests in the park. That'll start making us more money, which will make it easier to make this roller coaster. So, and then we need daily income from attraction tickets, which that'll be pretty easy. I mean, we're already well on our way to getting that. Alright, we could probably start to get started on this thing now. Oh my gosh, that station is huge. Was not expecting this station to be this big. Holy crap. Okay, so we can build out into there, so let's bring this back out here like this. And then let's bring it up a little bit. Man, that is a very long train. Alright. Let's test this and see what happens. This should be fine. Our fear shouldn't be very high. Yeah. And it's not a very exciting roller coaster, but should be all right. I mean, what's the prestige looking like on this thing? $467. So yeah, I mean it's a kid roller coaster. I mean it's not going to be anything too nuts. And what can we get away with on the price? $4. That's not great, but we're going to place it anyways, and we'll run with it. Alright, now we can open this.
Right.
There we go.
All the admin for Coast to Coast is done. And all I had to do was skip lunch. And breakfast. And yesterday's dinner. Actually, when did I last eat?
Bro, you ever think you might have lost sight of how fun making coasters is?
Lost sight of? I mean, perhaps I can get lost in spreadsheets, but if I don't do them, who will?
Forget the sheets, man. I've got a few ideas on how to further improve the parks.
Yeah, let's go off the rails. Just, madness. That's more what I thought was going to happen. At least 6 fear. Oh boy, I'm going to have to actually, like, make a coaster not great to do that. That's a bit high on the fear scale. And that's going to take some money to accomplish. And some space. Let's take a look at what our other objectives are for this level. Build a new flat ride with at least 4 fear. Daily income from attraction tickets. And have 3,500 guests in the park. We finished our first day, it looks like. Only made $66,000 profit, so hopefully today's a little better. So a new flat ride with at least 4 fear. I feel like there's only a few of those that are even going to be an option then. Overpower. The Sky Beam. The Cube has a lot of fear. Or Wild Blue. Let's go with Wild Blue here. We can fit this right there. 1361. There we go. So that completes the build a new flat ride. Could run one along here. It needs to have 6 fear, but we don't have a lot of space. So I'm going to need to figure out which kind of coaster to build to get that kind of fear, but in limited space. So we're probably going to have to just save up some money again.